On platform 1, you have 35 seconds for changes. Platform 2, 30 seconds for changes. Could we ask all athletes to please clear the platform? Ladies and gentlemen, the tapes are up for a particular reason. They are there to keep you safe from the equipment falling on you. If you wish to access the area for photographs, please use the entry points at the side. Do not come under the tapes. And no more changes, platform 1. No more changes, platform 2. Why is it under there? Who moved it? Freaking cleaners. Thank you, Spoo. Bar loaded platform. Oh, sorry, Chief. Bar loaded platform 1. Chief. Bar loaded platform 2. No lift, platform 1 for Canada. Wales up next. Bar loaded, platform 1. Chief, your lights. Can I get thumbs, please? Platform 2. Platform 2. Can I get thumbs? Good lift or no lift? Thumbs, please. Okay, good lift. Platform 2. Good lift for Helen on platform 1 from Wales. She'll be followed by Canada, who will be followed by England. Platform 2, we're just fixing the phones. Bar loaded, platform 1, fixing the buttons. Bar loaded, platform 2. Veronica up next, platform 1, bar loaded, 125. She'll be followed by South Africa. Bar loaded, platform 1 for South Africa. There you go, Spoo, you back up. Yes. Canadian coach to the table, please. Canadian coach to the table. Bar loaded, platform 2. Okay, hold on, please. Bar loaded, platform 2. Bar loading on platform 1. Bar loaded, platform 1. Isle of Man, followed by Australia. Canada on platform 2. Followed by Canada. Good catch by the spotters and loaders there. Give them a round of applause. No lift, I'm afraid. Canada up next, platform 2. Sorry, no lift, platform 1. Coaches, please ensure you put in the correct lot number for your athlete. Please put the correct lot number. Bar loaded, platform 1. What? Bar loaded, platform 2. Good lift platform 1 for South Africa, Australia, excuse me, 2-1. And going to be followed by Canada next on platform 1. Good lift for Canada, platform 2, followed by Scotland, bar loaded, platform 1. Thank you, Chief. No lift, platform 1, bar loaded, platform 2. Let's go, Scotland. England up next. Bar loaded, platform 1. Good lift, platform 2. And 2-1, good lift, platform 1. All right, we're rocking here. England up next, platform 2, followed by England. Wales up next, platform 1, followed by Canada. Bar loaded, platform 2. Thank you, Chief. Bar loaded, platform 1. Thank you, Chief. Good lift, platform 2 for England. And good lift, platform 1 for Wales. Canada up next, platform 1, followed by South Africa. England up next, platform 2. Bar is loaded. For England, England will be followed by Canada. Bar loaded, England. And 3 white lights, that's a good lift. Canada up next, platform 2, followed by Wales. Good lift for Canada, platform 1. South Africa up next, followed by Isle of Man, platform 1. Bar is loaded, platform 2 for Canada, followed by Wales. Thank you, Chief. Bar loaded, platform 1 for South Africa. Let's go, South Africa. Come on, Canada. And that's a good lift. Wales up next, platform 2, followed by New Zealand. Good lift, 2-1, platform 1, bar loaded, platform 1 for Isle of Man, followed by England. Bar loaded, platform 2 for Wales. And England up, New Zealand up next, platform 2. That's a good lift for Isle of Man. England up next, followed by Australia, platform 1. Bar loaded, platform 1. Thank you, Chief. Good lift for Wales. New Zealand up next, platform 2, followed by South Africa. Two to 1, good lift for England. Australia up next, platform 1. Bar loaded, platform 1 for Australia. Australia will be followed by Australia. Bar loaded on 2. Good to see you standing, coach. And good lift, platform 1 for Australia. Australia up next on platform 1, followed by Canada. 3 white lights. Bar loaded, platform 2. Bar loaded, platform 1, excuse me. Good lift, platform 2. South Africa up next, followed by South Africa. Bar is loaded, platform 2. Let's go, Nicole, get this. Come on, South Africa, let's hear you. Sorry, no lift for Australia. Canada up next, followed by Wales. Five attempts to make changes, platform 1, 5 attempts to make changes. Bar loaded, platform 1. Good lift for Nicole, platform 2. Daniela from South Africa is up next, and she will be followed by Trinidad and Tobago. Pop, pop. And good lift for Canada. Wales up next, platform 2, followed by Canada. Loaded on 2. Thank you, Chief. Come on, let's go. Make some noise, South Africa. Bar loaded, platform 1 for Wales. Wales will be followed by Canada on platform 1. Three white lights for South Africa, platform 2, followed now by New Zealand. 3 white lights, very happy Canadian, platform 1, followed by Isle of Man. Bar loaded, platform 1. 3 attempts to make changes, platform 1. We good? Bar loaded for Trinidad Tobago, platform 2. They'll be followed by New Zealand. Up. 3 white lights for Canada, platform 1. Isle of Man up next, followed by England. Bar loaded, platform 1. Thank you, Chief. Well, good lift, platform 2. 2 attempts to make changes, platform 1. New Zealand opening at 2:20. They'll be followed by Northern Ireland. Bar loaded for New Zealand. Three white lights, well done. Isle of Man, England up next, followed by South Africa, platform 1. Bar loaded, platform 1, thank you, Chief. 1 attempt to make changes, platform 1. Morning, Coach, how are you? Excellent, thank you. And good lift, platform 2. And good lift, platform 1. Northern Ireland up next, 150, starting second attempts. Followed by Canada. South Africa up next, platform 1, followed by Australia. Bar loaded, platform 1. No more changes, platform 1. Bar loaded, platform 2. Okay, we'll try. All right, good lift, platform 1, 2-1. Northern Ireland's Hannah up on platform 2. Could we please get some chalk in the back for the athletes? Chalk to the back, please. Bar loaded, platform 1. Good lift, platform 2. Canada up next. Three white lights, good lift on the third attempt for Australia. Happy athlete, happy coach, happy spectators. USA up next, platform 1. Bar loaded, platform 1. Check rack height, please. Rack height 10, rack height 10. 2 to 1, good lift. And good overhead press for the Australian coach. America up next, bar loaded platform 2. Sorry, Chief, I'm trying to get as close as I can. Bar loaded platform 1. The USA will be followed by Norway, platform 1. Northern Ireland will be followed by Canada, platform 2. Hold on, please.
Okay, bar loaded on 2. Bar loaded on 1. First attempt for Commonwealth from Norway. And that's a good lift. And a good lift on 2, 2 to 1. Next up on 1. Margaret Carey from Ireland. The bar is loaded. The bar is loaded on 2 for Lauren Williamson. It's a good lift on 1. And a good lift on 2. Next up on 1. Kira Tierney from GB. Bar loaded on 2. And that's a good lift for Hira.
Thank you, sir. Two to 1, no lift for England. Platform 2, Canada up next. Bar being loaded for New Zealand. Bar loaded for New Zealand, platform 1. Brazil up next. Coach, no hat. Thank you. Bar loaded, platform 2. Good lift, platform 1. Brazil up next, platform 1. Good lift, platform 2. Bar loaded, platform 1. Thank you, Chief. Bar loaded, platform 1. Jury overruled previous lift, no lift. Bar loaded, platform 1. And good lift, platform 2. Good lift, platform 1. New Zealand up after England. England coming out 185, platform 2. Bar loaded for Great Britain, 172.5, platform 1, followed by the USA. Sorry? Brazil's lift has been overturned, no lift. Brazil's lift has been overturned, no lift. Bar loaded, thank you, Chief. And good lift, platform 2. New Zealand up next, platform 1, followed by South Africa. Good lift, platform 1. USA's up next, followed by Ireland. Bar loaded, platform 1, bar loaded, platform 2. And 2-1, no lift, platform 2. Good lift, platform 1. Ireland up next, platform 1, followed by Great Britain. South Africa coming out, platform 2, followed by South Africa. Good lift platform 1, good lift platform 2. Good lift platform 2, excuse me. 2 to 1, good lift platform 1. Bar loaded platform 1. Bar loaded platform 2 for South Africa. South Africa will be followed by Trinidad and Tobago. Three white lights for Great Britain, platform 1. Norway up next, followed by New Zealand, platform 1. Good lift, platform 1. Bar being loaded for Trinidad and Tobago, Zara. She'll be followed out by New Zealand. Bar loaded, platform 1. Brazil up next, platform 1. And good lift, platform 2. Chief, your lights, please. Chief, platform 1, lights, please. Thank you, Chief. That's a good lift. New Zealand up next, platform 2. Bar loaded, platform 1. Bar loaded, platform 2. I'm over here, so I... Ladies and gentlemen, we are aware of the technical challenges with the stream on platform 1. The stream is being recorded. Good lift. Platform 1. Bar is loaded for Netherlands, platform 1. Good lift. Platform 2 for New Zealand. Northern Ireland up next, platform 2. Two to 1, good lift, Netherlands, platform 1. Coach, Netherlands, you need your accreditation. Bar loaded for Great Britain. Bar loaded on platform 2. All coaches in the back area, you need to wear your accreditation. Up. Good lift for Great Britain, platform 1. Good lift for Northern Ireland, platform 2. Sherry from the USA up next, platform 1. Followed by Great Britain. Bars being loaded for Nicola from Northern Ireland, platform 2. Followed by Canada. Bar loaded, platform 1. Morning. Bar loaded, thank you. 5 attempts to make changes, platform 1. Good lift for the USA, platform 1. Great Britain up, followed by Northern Ireland, platform 1. Bar loaded, platform 1. No lift, platform 2. Canada up next, platform 2. Bar loaded, platform 2. Good lift, platform 1. Bar being loaded for Ireland, platform 1. Bar loaded, platform 1 for Ireland. Get it up, 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 up. Come on, Canada. Drive, drive. Yes, good lift for Canada, platform 2. All right, Canada's going to be followed by Canada. Platform 2. Bar is loaded, platform 2. No, I'm stealing his coffee. It's not mine. Oh, no, I was stealing it. You want. Yeah. Sorry. Always. 2-1, good lift, platform 2. Platform 1, excuse me. Bar loaded, platform 1. Doc, thank you. Sorry, am I in the way? 2-1, good lift. Okay. Go on to it. Richard,
That's good lift on 1. Next up on 1, Karen Velt from Norway. Bar loaded on 2. For Talia Firth from England, 177.5. Third attempt. Bar loaded on 1. Good lift on 1, 2 to 1. Sorry, on 2. And that's a good lift on 1, 2 to 1 majority. Bar loaded on 1. For Irlander from Brazil. And on 2, Lauren Williamson from Scotland. That's a good lift on 1. And a good lift on 2. Scotland are here in force again. Bar loaded on 1. Bar loaded on 2. And that's a no lift on 1, unfortunately. Next up on 1, Wendy McFarlane with 185. And that's a good lift on 2. Next up on 2, Claire Noonan from New Zealand. Bar loaded on 2. So no lift on 1, 2 to 1 against. You agree with that? Yeah, I agree. Okay. And that's a good lift on 2. Next up on 2, Jodie Bayon from Wales. And that's a good lift on 1 for Kerry Kelly from Isle of Man. And on 2 now, Jodie from Wales. Third attempt, 187.5. Bar loaded on 1. This is Michelle Townsend from South Africa on 1. Opening squat. Well caught, loaders. No lift on 2, unfortunately. And that's a good lift on 1. Next up on 1, Uni Yang from Singapore. Opening at 115 kilos, bar loaded. And on 2, Sian Arterton from England. 3rd attempt. Bar loaded on 2. And that's a well-fought 3rd attempt on 2, and it's a good lift, 2-1. Up now on 1, Jackie Roski, opening at 140 kilos. And the bar is loaded. On 1 now, Nicole from South Africa. And the bar is loaded. That is a good lift on 1. And a good lift on 2. Up next on 1, Rhonda Sanchez from Trinidad and Tobago, opening at 145 kilos.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are aware of the internet issue with the YouTube channel for Platform 1. It's a network speed issue. We are working to rectify it. Bar is loaded, Platform 1. Two to one, good lift, Platform 1, 3 white lights, Platform 2. South Africa up next, Platform 1, followed by South Africa. Trinidad and Tobago up now, Platform 2, followed by New Zealand. Bar is loaded, Platform 1. Three white lights, Platform 1. Lauren Jones, South Africa up next, Platform 1. Great Britain following them out. Bar loaded, Platform 1. And we got a good lift, Platform 2. Bar getting ready, 235 for New Zealand. Bar is loaded. Thank you, Chief. Sorry, no lift, platform 1. Great Britain up next. Great Britain will be followed by Scotland. Three white lights. That's a good lift. And 2-1, no lift. Give a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. All right, that ends the squats on platform 2. Joe getting some good support from the audience. Referees, we got the spotters and loaders. 30 seconds to lifting. Platform 1, 2. En dis 'n goeie optel. Good lift for South Africa. Uni from Singapore up next. Chief waiting for you. Platform 2. Kom Daniel, jy het hom. Bar is loaded. Platform 2. Bar is loaded. Platform 1. Ladies and gentlemen, is there anything more exciting than two internationals running simultaneously at the same time? What an incredible event. Three white lights. Good lift for Danielle. Bar goes to 167.5 for Canada. There's a good lift for Singapore. Platform 1 with 1 blue, 2 to 1. Jackie from Canada up next, 155. Bar is loaded. Platform 2. Three white lights, good lift for Jackie. Trinidad's up next, followed by Wales. Bar loaded. And good lift for Wales. Oh, sorry, for Trinidad. Wales up next. Bar being loaded on 2. Bar is loaded on 2 for Canada. Canada will be followed by Canada. Bar loaded. Platform 1 for Wales. Good lift on platform 2. Let's go. Come on, Tracy. Let's get this. 2-1 good lift for Tracy. And waiting for bar loaded on 2, bar loaded on 2. Bar loaded platform 1 for Lauren from South Africa. Three white lights, that's a good lift. Scotland up next, 90 kilos, followed by Wales. Let's go Scotland, come on. Nope. 2-1, no lift for depth on platform 1. Bar loaded platform 1. And good lift for Scotland. Jody from Wales up next, platform 2, followed by South Africa. Jody's, and good lift. Joan from Scotland up next, platform 1. Platform 2 has Jody about to bench 192.5. Bar is loaded, platform 1. Thank you, Chief. Let's go, Jan. And good lift for Jody, platform 2. She'll be followed by Nicole from South Africa, who will be followed by England. Bar is loaded for Nicole Cooper-Semi from South Africa. Sorry, no lift. Claire up next, 197.5. Bar loaded. Three white lights, good lift. England up next, followed by Northern Ireland. Three white lights, good lift for Great Britain. Scotland's Helen is up next on platform 1, and she'll be followed by Poland. Bar is loaded, platform 1. Talia making that look easy, three white lights. Good lift on platform 1. Northern Ireland's Hannah about to go out and bench platform 2, bar loaded platform 1. Bar loaded for Poland. Let's go. Make some noise for Poland, people. Let's help Anna get this up. Come on, Poland. Let's do it. And good lift. Big cheer there from the support base. England up next, 105, followed by Trinidad and Tobago, platform 2. Anna from Poland squatting on platform 1. And Anna making that look easy. Beautiful. Bar loaded, platform 1. Come on, Bex. Go. Let's get this. Come on, Rebecca. We have a good lift, platform 1 for England, 2 for England. Trinidad and Tobago up next on 2. Up X, up X. 3 white lights. Happy coach, happy hubby. That's how you do it. There we go. All right, Trinidad up next, 105 on the bar. Trinidad will be followed by New Zealand, platform 2. Melissa from the USA coming up. Make some noise for the United States. Let's get this. She'll be followed out by no one because that's the last squat. And 3 white lights there. Good lift, platform 2. Come on, Melissa, let's get this. Let's go. Up. 3 white lights. Melissa making that look easy. That was easy, coach. Give us some weight next time. All right, platform 1 is going to take a 10-minute break. 10-minute break. Bar is loaded, platform 2. And that's a good lift. 3 white lights. Canada up next. 67 point. Ooh. 72.5. Come on, Canada. Let's get this, Jade. Let's go. And good lift. Northern Ireland is up next. Northern Ireland will be followed by Canada. Chief, I'm watching you just for the hand signal. Bar is loaded for Northern Ireland. Let's go, Nicole. Come on, get this. Canada up next. Absolutely lovely. Good lift. Canada up next, followed by Canada, 82.5. Watching you, Chief. Bar is loaded for Canada. And lights, 3 white lights. That's a good lift. Canada up next, 85 kilos on the bar. Just point the finger, Chief. Bar loaded for Canada. Let's go, Reva. 6 minutes, platform 1. Just under 3 minutes to submit your changes. Sorry? Good lift for Canada. Scotland up next. Sorry, thank you, Chief. Bar loaded. Come on, Lauren. Yep. Up. Oh, easy. Good one, Lauren. Jody's Wells up next, 97.5, followed by England. Watching you, Chief. Bar is loaded. 4 minutes to lifting, platform 1. 1 minute to make changes. Let's go, Jody. Let's get this. Come on. Three white lights. That's a good lift. England up next, followed by Northern Ireland. No more changes. Platform 1, no more changes. Platform 1, could we please have the referees, spotters, and loaders? Referees, bar is loaded. Thank you, Chief. Spotters and loaders to platform 1, please. Spotters and loaders to platform 1. Referees to platform 1, please. Easy, 2-1. Good lift. Hannah up next. Watching you, Chief. Bar is loaded. Up. Three white lights. Good lift. Nicole from South Africa up next. 102.5 on the bar. Watching you, Chief. Bar loaded. You have under a minute to lifting platform 1. First athlete will be Canada, 57.5. Canada will be followed by the Isle of Man. Spotters and loaders to platform 1. Good lift, platform 2 for South Africa. You beat the spotters. Alrighty, let's rock and roll. Where are the spotters for platform 1? Where are the spotters for platform 1? Platform 1 spotters, platform 1 spotters. That's not good. Roloff Smith to the table, please. Roloff Smith to the table, please. 3 white lights, that's a good lift. Trinidad Tobago's up next, 110 on the bar. Bar is loaded. Spotters to platform 1. Spotters to platform 1. Where are the spotters for platform 1? Three white lights, that's a good lift. New Zealand up next, 120 on the bar. That's a good lift for Canada. Canada will be followed by Isle of Man, will be followed by South Africa, platform 1. Bar being loaded for New Zealand, platform 2, will be followed by New Zealand. Bar loaded, platform 1. Bar is loaded, platform 1, 2. sir. No, can you go for me?
Good lift on 2 and a good lift on 1. Next up on 1, Fokwane Moloko from South Africa with 65 kilos. The bar is loaded. And bar loaded on 2 for Riria Rapata from New Zealand. And a good lift on 1. Next up on 1, Victoria Radcliffe from England. And on 2, that's a good lift, 2 to 1. Bar loaded on 2, good lift on 1. Bar loaded on platform 1. Canadian lifters on both platforms. So no lift on platform 2. But a good lift on 1. Bar loaded on 2 for Nicola Beattie from Northern Ireland. Up now on 1, Abby Bosworth Fielding from Australia. First attempt. It's a good lift on 2.
Thank you, sir. Much appreciated. Bar loaded, platform 1. Good lift for Australia, platform 1. Crikey, bar loaded, platform 2. Bar is loaded on 1. Canada on 2. Up, 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 up. Canada's going to be followed by Canada. 3 white lights on 2 for Canada. Bar is loaded on 2. Canada will be followed by Scotland. Three white lights. Good lift for Wales. Australia up next on 1. Should be followed by Canada on 1. Sorry, no lift. Let's go. Come on, Lauren. And good lift for Australia, platform 1. Canada's up next, followed by Isle of Man on 1. Bar being loaded for Fiona. Sorry, no lift for Wales. Bar loaded for Canada. Let's get this. Wales getting the bar loaded, platform 2. Watching you, coach. Chief. Bar loaded. On 2 for Jody. Jody will be followed by England. Up, there we go. Good lift for Fiona. Isle of Man up next on platform 1. Jody getting ready to press on platform 2. Bar loaded. Thank you, Chief. Let's go, Alison. Isle of Man. South Africa out of the holding area, please. Sorry, no lift, but a great fight. Give her a round of applause. England up next on 2, followed by Northern Ireland. Good lift, platform 1. South Africa up next, platform 1. Bar loaded, platform 2. Bar loaded, platform 1. Let's go. Kom South Africa, jy het hom. Reset the clock, please.
It's a weird sound.
2-1, good lift, platform 2. Good lift, platform 1. Say. Bar being loaded for England. Bar loaded, platform 2 for Northern Ireland. Bar loaded for England, platform 1. Let's go, Veronica. Get this. Yeah, easy. Veronica's going to be followed by Canada. Oh, sorry. Okay, last attempt, platform 2 was overruled by the jury. Jury has overruled previous attempt. Sorry, no lift, but a great fight. Nicole from South Africa up next, platform 2. Good lift for Veronica, platform 1. Canada up next at 80 kilos for Morgan. She'll be followed by Australia. Bar loaded, platform 1. Come on, Nicole, let's get this. Bar loaded for Nicole. Nicole will be followed by England. 2-1, sorry, no lift, Canada. 2 yellows, side referees. Australia's Abby up next, 85, followed by Wales. And 2-1, good lift for Nicole. Bar loaded, platform 1. Chief on 2, watching you. Bar loaded, platform 2. Good lift, platform 1. And good lift, platform 2. So what we love, ladies and gentlemen. Bar loaded, platform 1 for Wales, followed by Australia. Trinidad's up next, watching you, Chief. Bar. Bar is loaded, platform 2. Thank you, Chief. Let's go. Come on, Zara. And good lift for Helen from Wales, platform 1. Australia's up next, followed by Canada. Bar is loaded for Australia. Let's go, Angela. Let's get this. Come on, Angela. 3 white lights for Trinidad and Tobago. Well done, Zara. Claire from New Zealand up next. 1, 2, 3 on the bar. Hold on a second. 1, 2, 3 means a record. We have a record attempt on platform 2, ladies and gentlemen. And that's 3 white lights for Angela from Australia. Canada up next. Good one, Ange. 1:23 on the bar. Let's get behind Claire for this record attempt. Let's make some noise, people. Bar loaded, platform 1. Bar is loaded for Fiona from Canada. Two to 1, that is a new Commonwealth record, 123 kilograms. New Zealand up next, 132.5. Come on, Reria, get this. Bar loaded, platform 1. Let's go, New Zealand. Get it. Allison from Isle of Man, 70 on the bar, platform 1. Bar loaded. Sorry. No lift, Isle of Man, I'm afraid. South Africa up next, 77.5, platform 1. Bar is loaded. Thank you, Chief. Let's get this. Up, 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 fight. Give her a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. That was a heck of a fight. South Africa on 1, about to go. That concludes the bench press platform 2. Up, 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 up. Yes, get it. 1. Bar loaded on 2. Netherlands up next on 1. Bar loaded for Miriam. Come on, get this. Come on, Netherlands, let's get it. Come on. Strong. Come. Sterk. Sterk. Good lift. Platform 1, Hannah from Northern Ireland up next. Good lift, platform 2. Hannah's up next from Northern Ireland, platform 2. Let's go. Up, 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 up. Fight. Fight, fight. What a fight. And 2-1, no left. What a great fight. Give her a round of applause, folks. There was a heck of a push on the bench press. Bar loaded for Wendy from Great Britain. Chief, ready when you are. I can't, give me a second. What? Bar loaded. Start it up again. Bar is loaded. Only stream to one platform. No more changes. Platform 1. Okay. Bar is loaded. Okay. Bar loaded. No, I'm not cross, guys, but that's what we were going to do originally. Because this carries. Bar is loaded. Just have an equipment failure on the Mac. I'll be back in a second.
That's a good lift on 1. Right hand referee, please, on 2. Bar loaded on 1. And that's a good lift on 2. Iolanda from Brazil on 1 with 107.5. Third attempt, bench press. Bar loaded on 2. And that's a good lift on 1. Bar loaded on 1 for Karen from Norway. And that's a good lift on 2. That's a no lift on 1. Next up on 1, Kelly from the Isle of Man. And bar loaded on 1. That's a good lift 2-1 on 2. Next up on 2, Nicola Beattie from Northern Ireland with 180. That's a good. That's a good lift on 1. Bar loaded on 1. And a good lift on 2.
Bar is loaded, platform 1. We have a room key for the cabanas. Bar loaded, bar loaded. No. And 3 white lights, that's a good lift. Bar loaded, platform 1. Bar loaded, platform 1. Richard, sorry, we have a problem. Thank you.
Good lift on 2. And a good lift on 1. Next up on 1, Uni Yang from Singapore. Bar loaded on 1. Bar loaded on 2. Good lift on 2. Next up on 2, Nicole from South Africa. It's a good lift on 1. Next up on 1, Jackie Brodsky from Canada. And that's a good lift on 2. A good lift on 1. Next up on 2, Ria Rapata from New Zealand. Good lift on 2. And on 1, also a good lift. Bar loaded on 1. Got Anna from Poland. And on 2, Danielle Waldeck, bar loaded from South Africa. Good lift on 1. Next up on 1, Helen Ferguson Ford from Scotland. First attempt on bench press, 97.5 kilos. Looks like Danielle's not coming out on platform 2. The clock is running down. Referees indicate. Referees on 2. That's a no lift.
I think we're looking at least 12. It's going to be another half hour before the bench is done. We'll have to do that. Oh, the platform 2? You're looking at
Claire Roberts now on 1. And that's a good lift. Next up on 1, Joanne Parkin from Scotland. Clock is running with 102.5. Hannah McKee on 2 from Northern Ireland. And a good lift. A second deadlift. Yeah. Good lift on 1. Next up on 1, Rebecca Coggle. A good lift on 2. The next session on platform 2 will be delayed by 30 minutes. 30 minutes delay on platform 2. It's not up to me. It's not up to me to decide that. I'll announce whatever.
No. Like, have to announce that.
Yeah, but when somebody decides that,
It has been decided.
nobody's told me.
Well, I'm telling you now.
No, well, unless Helen told me that.
Thank you so much. We've had it now. It's still busy. We've had a catastrophic failure.
Okay, good lift on 1. That's no lift on 2. Next up on 2, Sian Arterton from England with 182.5. Second attempt deadlift. And a good lift on 2. Next up on 2, Lauren Williamson from Scotland.
On platform 1.
An hour delay. Good lift on 1. I've just been informed there will be a 2-hour delay to the start of the next session on platform 1. A 2-hour delay. On 1 now, Kerry Kelly from Isle of Man. And on 2, that's a good lift. Bar loaded on 2. On 1, that is. Right-hand referee. Right, and good lift on 1. Next up on 1, Michelle Townsend, South Africa. Second bench. And on 2, Joyce from Canada. That's a no lift 2-1. Bar loaded on 2. Good lift on 1. Next up on 1, Ronda Sanchez from Brazil. And on 2, that is a right-hand referee, please, on 2. That is a good lift. Can you, 2-1, a good lift. Sorry, Ronda Sanchez. Sorry, from Trinidad, not Brazil. Reva Kessel now on 2 from Canada. And a good lift on 1 for Ronda. Next on 1, Tracy O'Callaghan. Good lift on 2. Tracy O'Callaghan from Wales. Clock is running. 72.5 kilos. Second attempt. Bar loaded on 2 now for Zahira Padia from Trinidad. And that's a good lift on 1. Next up on 1, Uni Yang from Singapore. Good lift on 2. Bar loaded on 1. Next up on 2, Jodie Bainan from Wales. Bar being cleaned on each attempt on the third round. On deadlift, as per the rules, bar loaded. And that's a good lift on one.
Richard, we do not let him compete.
No,
No.
no.
Because that's the biggest punishment.
Yeah. That's a no lift on two, unfortunately. All the lifters on their maximum, third round on the deadlift. Good lift on one. On two, Nicole from South Africa. Up next on one, Jackie Bruski from Canada, bar loaded. And that's a good lift on two. Claire Noonan now on platform two from New Zealand. And that is a good lift. Next up on two, Riria Rapata from New Zealand. That's a good lift for Jackie. This is a record attempt, Commonwealth record, 243 kilos. Marina now on one from South Africa. Bar loaded on two. And on one, a good lift, 2-1. Come on, let's have some noise from New Zealand, 243. Record attempt. On one, Helen Ferguson Ford. And the referees say, good lift on platform two. Next up on two, Danielle Waldeck from South Africa. A good lift on one. Next up on one, Anna from Poland. 105 kilos, second attempt. Is the bar loaded on two? Not yet. Now the bar is loaded on two. For Danielle Waldeck from South Africa. And that's a good lift on one. Next on one, Claire Roberts, GBR. Bar loaded. Attempt two, bench press. Clock is running down on two. Doesn't look like Danielle is going to come out. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Referees show, please. So no lift on 2, 2 to 1. Good lift on 1. Next up on 1, Joanne Parkin from Scotland. And on 2, Talia Firth, England, 175 kilos. And on 1, the referees, 1 red, 2 whites, good lift. Next up, Rebecca Coggle from GBR. Second attempt, bench press, and that's a no lift on 2. 3 reds. 3 reds, I can't. Next on 2, Hannah McKee from Northern Ireland, 175 kilos, and the bar is loaded. Rebecca Coggle now on 1. And on 1, good lift, 3 white lights. Next on 1. Next on 1, Melissa Copeland. Good lift. Melissa Copeland from the USA. Attempt change on 2, attempt change may affect the order of lifting. Just see what the result of that is. And next up now is Melissa Casper from Canada. And on 1. So no lift, 2 to 1 against. Blue failures indicated. Not quite there today for Melissa. So round of applause for Melissa. Big attempt, good attempt. Sienna Erterton next on 2 from England, 187.5 kilos. And that's a no lift on 1. Next up on 1, starting off the 3rd round, Michelle Townsend from South Africa. Couldn't quite hold it, so that's a no lift, unfortunately, from Xian. Next up on 2, Laura Williamson with 195. And that's 3 white lights on 1. Next up on 1, from Trinidad, Rhonda Sanchez. Scotland now on platform 2, Lauren Williamson, 195 kilos. And the referees say that's a no lift, 2-1 against. Next on to Joyce Watson from Canada. Sorry, Jade Watson. That's a no lift on 1. On 1 now, Tracy O'Callaghan from Wales. And that's a no lift, I'm afraid. 2-1 against.
The red wasn't.
Next up on 1,
Blue would be down,
Uni Yang
but
from Singapore.
but the red. We showed it. Yeah. Yes. We agree with the red one at least. No left. Number blue. Downward move.
Might have been, I don't know. Could have been supporting on the thighs. Nicola Beattie now, Northern Ireland on 2. No lift on 1, unfortunately, for Uni. Next up on 1. That's a no lift on 2. Lauren Jones now on platform 1 from the South Africa, Republic of South Africa. 90 kilos, third attempt on bench. On 2 now, Jodie Banyan from Wales, 207.5 kilos. Bar loaded on 2. And on 1. That's a no lift. Jackie Broski now from Canada on 1. The Welsh contingent are in good voice on platform 2 for Jodie. Come on, Jodie. Not quite there, unfortunately. No lift. Attempt change. Next up on 2, Reva Kessel. And that's a good lift on 1. Reva Kessel now on 2, 207.5. Next up on 1, Marina from South Africa, 102.5 kilos. Bar loaded on 2. Good lift on 1 from Marina. Helen Ferguson Ford now on platform 1. Third attempt deadlift, 105 kilos. The bar is loaded. And on 2, a good lift. Another attempt change. On 1, that is a good lift for Helen. Next up on 1, Anna from Poland. 107.5 kilos. Okay, next up on 2, Tahira Padia from Trinidad. And on 1, that is a good lift for Anna. Next up on 1, Joanne Parkin from Scotland. Third attempt now for Zahira from Trinidad and Tobago. And the referees say, good lift. Joanne Parkin now on platform 1. Next up on 2, Claire Noonan from New Zealand. Another record attempt, 226 kilos. That's a no lift on 1, unfortunately.
Sorry? It's very hot. Bar loaded platform 1. Through good lift and attempt change. Bar loaded. Sorry, no lift. Good attempt. Bar is loaded. Two to one, good lift. There'll be a 10-minute break. Spotters and loaders from platform 1. Spotters and loaders, platform 1, 10 minutes only. Bar is loaded. Ladies and gentlemen, I see 253. That tells me this is a record attempt. Let's make some noise. Come on, up, lock it! Give her a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. What an incredible fight. And we'll have a 20-minute break on platform 2 to start the deadlifts again. Just kidding. We have the medal ceremony. No, just kidding. 6 or 7 minutes. Bar loaded. Give me a chance, Chief. Bar loaded for South Africa, followed by Australia. Have you got audio, Spoo? Thank you.
Can we have Richard Parker to the platform for a medal ceremony? Richard, are you in the building?
3 white lights, that's a good lift. South Africa up next. Australia, excuse me. Australia will be followed by Australia. Bar loaded for Australia's Abby. Let's go, Abby.
Please give your ladies from the last session, 84 and 84 plus Open Commonwealth Championships, a round of applause as they make their way onto the platform.
3 white lights, that's a good lift.
Thank you, ladies. Each lady will get a participation medal given out by Commonwealth President Richard Parker.
Three white lights, that's a good lift. Veronica up next from England. Followed by Isle of Man. Bar is loaded.
Let's go.
And that's a good lift. Isle of Man up next, followed by Canada. Bar is loaded.
Right, let's get to the medals now, starting with the under 84 kilogram open category in the squat. Bronze medal with a squat of 187.5 goes to New Zealand's Claire Noonan. New Zealand's Claire Noonan. The silver medal with a squat of 192.5 goes to England's Sean Otterton. And the gold medal in squat with a squat of 197.5 goes to South Africa's Nicole Kupasamy.
That's a good lift.
Round of applause for your squat podium. Moving to the bench press.
Bar loaded.
The bronze medal with a bench of 107.5 goes to South Africa's Nicole Kupasamy. Silver medal with 112.5 goes to England's Sean Otterton. And the gold medal in bench press with 123, new Commonwealth record, goes to New Zealand's Claire Noonan.
Good lift for Canada. Oh, wait, no. Sorry for Wales.
Round of applause for your bench podium. Thank you, ladies.
Bar loaded.
Moving to deadlift.
Morgan.
With a deadlift of 207.5, the bronze medal goes to Canada's Reva Kessel. With a pull of 226 and holding the Commonwealth record for a short time, New Zealand's Claire Noonan gets the silver. And the gold medal with a pull of 233 goes to South Africa's Nicole Kupasamy.
For Canada, South Africa up next. 170 on the bar. Bar is loaded. Okay. Australia.
Your deadlift podium, ladies and gentlemen. Then on the total for the under 84 kilogram open class, bronze medal with a total of 487.5 goes to England's Sean Artisan. The silver medal with a total of 536.5 goes to New Zealand's Claire Noonan.
One blue, 177.5 on the bar for Australia.
And with a total of 538, your gold medal goes to the new Commonwealth champion from South Africa, Nicole Kupasamy. Please stand for the playing of the South African national anthem.
That's a good lift.
Thank you, ladies. Moving to the 84 plus category with squats. The bronze medal with a squat of 212.5 goes to South Africa's Danielle Waldeck. Silver medal with 220 goes to Trinidad and Tobago's Zara Padia.
Good lift.
And the gold medal in squat with a squat of 230 goes to New Zealand's Riria Ropata.
Five attempts to make changes, platform one.
Your squat podium, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Moving to bench press. The bronze medal with a bench of 102.5 goes to England's Talia Firth. With a bench of 115, the silver medal goes to Trinidad and Tobago's Zara Padia. And with a bench of 130, the gold medal goes to New Zealand's Riria Ropata. Round of applause for your bench press podium. Moving to the deadlifts. With a lift of 192.5, the bronze medal goes to Northern Ireland's Nicola Beattie.
3 wide lights, good lift.
With a deadlift of 215, the silver medal goes to Trinidad and Tobago's Zara Padia.
150 followed by Canada's Morgan.
And the gold medal in deadlift with a new Commonwealth record of 243 goes to New Zealand's Riria Ropata. Round of applause for your deadlift podium. And now to the totals for the 84 plus Open Commonwealth Championship. The bronze medal with a total of 445 goes to England's Talia Firth.
Morgan from Canada is up next, 170. She'll be followed by...
Silver medal with a total of 550 goes to Trinidad and Tobago's Zara Padia. And with a total of 603, the gold medal goes to your new Commonwealth champion from New Zealand, Riria Rapata. Please stand for the national anthem of New Zealand. Thank you, ladies. If you will join the rest of your group and follow the TC around do your lap of honors and get your last round of applause.
For South Africa.